Greetings, and welcome to the Library of Deep Knowledge. I am Naho the Storyteller, and we're back with the same tale to tell you. Yes, we are continuing with Tokyo Necro after... It's been over a month now, I believe. I'm joined by Crystal.
Hello!
Momo.
Pyong pyong.
And we have a new face joining us today. Please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Luxaria Thorn. I'm a non-librarian, so I think I'll fit in here pretty well because I enjoy stories as well. But I also play a lot of Souls games, so if you're into that, you can maybe check me out. But yeah, nice to meet you everyone.
Drop your link in the chat. Oh, wait.
I'm dropping my link in the chat.
Send it to me so that I can put it in the chat, actually.
OMG, your
Okie
Fuki
dokie.
is so cute. Ah,
Thank you.
Much gremlin.
Yeah. Just in the bam.
Right. So, yes, everyone, go follow Lux at this. I would put it up on the stream screen itself, but I did not prepare for that.
It's okay.
Actually, you know what? There. It's up in the corner of the stream. It will not remain there, but it is there, and I think that was a long enough period of time. All right. Let's hit search and get this going. This boot up sequence has changed every single time we've completed a route.
Goodness.
Like, the voice there, Subcon, it feels like she's becoming more and more complete every time we clear a route.
That's interesting.
All right. For Lux's sake, I'm not going to skip the green text.
Is that what you've already seen?
Yes. We are on the new route, but there are some parts that are, unchanged, and then there'll be like new dialogue put in. You know how visual novels work.
Yeah.
Also, hello, the nun Nix, and welcome. All right.
Party,
Hey Nix.
party, indeed.
It takes longer to finish eating than I anticipated. The conversation with the old ladies must have left me listless. When we step back out onto the streets, it's already gotten dark. Oh, right. Who's doing Iria?
should maybe I do her because Crystal is a lot with Ethica. If Ethica shows up.
Well, actually,
don't
Lux, you said that you
What?
liked doing cutesy voices. I want to hear it just once. Unfortunately, if you do it too well, you will be Iria for this stream.
Wow, look how pretty it is.
For the record, this is what she sounds like.
Hmm. So higher?
Yes, if you can.
Wow, look how pretty it is.
So are we in agreement?
We can just do the regularly scheduled thing.
I mean,
Well, unfortunately, the regularly scheduled thing is the person who does Iria isn't here.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. Yeah.
For the sake of having... Okay, wait. So, tentatively having you do Ryoko and Mitsumi and Iria, that's just you taking all of Akani's roles. That's what that would be. And I don't think I want to do that to you on your first trial run. Momo, would you read it
Yeah.
for Iria today?
Okay.
Okay.
You want a sip of water?
Wow, look how pretty it is.
The Sensoji remains a prime destination for tourists even now. The multitude of twisting hot pipes covering it do little to tarnish the inherent beauty of the lit-up Kaminarimon at night.
Hey, can we go check out the shops over there?
We're running short on time.
It's a quick little peek. Pretty please.
Okay, fine. I suppose we might as well.
Awesome.
I attempt to call Ryoko to let her know that we'll be running a touch late. That's odd. I'm still not getting through to her. She did reply to my message, though.
Come on, Solon. This way.
Oh, sorry. I'm coming. I hastily send Ryoko another message and hurry after Iria.
Wow, check out those dangles. They look amazing. God, and the taiyaki. Oh, are they deep fried manju? What's this? Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass. Whoa, look at that. Oh, have a look at that.
Iria skips and hops from store to store with the energy of a kid at Christmas. Didn't you just eat a whole hamburger?
There's always room in here for sweets.
Iria proclaims, slapping her stomach as she dances amid the crowd. Seeing her like this really warms my heart. If only this moment could last forever. A warm, syrupy sweet lie, or the cold, harsh truth. Perhaps it'd be better for Iria never to regain her memories. After a long day, it's finally time to head back to the agency. You feeling okay? You ate a whole lot.
Not to worry, I left some room in here for dinner.
Understandable considering Ryoko's culinary skills. I'm plenty full myself, but when I think about Ryoko's homemade dishes, even I start to feel like I could still wolf down another serving or two. I could get used to days like this.
Solon?
Iria takes a long, hard look at my face.
Are you still feeling down?
What?
So, Milgram, I think he's called. I get that he's, like, really strong.
Yes. Lux, the choice that gets made is one for Soun and one for Ethica.
Okay.
In Soun's case, it's in the middle of a battle against Milgram that he is losing.
Mm-hmm.
And the choice is whether to finish printing out a specialty bullet or go to save Iria.
Ah.
One of them gets him killed, the other one does not. But he loses
Okay.
the fight either way. In this route, we went to go save Iria.
Okay.
For Ethica, she's fighting what's known as a hi-fi living dead, which is, think of a zombie that has been made into a cyborg.
Uh-huh.
And it's one with like a jetpack, like it's bad news. Her choices are to either go up to the roof of the skyscraper she's in to fight it, or go downstairs instead. One of them gets her killed, one of them does not.
Okay.
We picked for her to go upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tell you which choice leads to what,
Okay. Okay.
but we figured it out pretty handily over the course of 2 routes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess we'll see then.
Anyhow,
But here's the
this
thing.
is just one route.
Yes.
But here's the thing. You actually managed to keep me safe from him.
She's got it all wrong. Mitsumi's the one who protected us.
So cheer up. Don't let the bad thoughts take over. You gotta stay positive.
Did I really look that depressed?
Wait, you didn't realize how you were acting?
I didn't. In fact, I had absolutely no idea.
Nagaoka.
We leave the car at the parking lot and start heading toward the agency when Mitsumi suddenly calls out to us. Her sharp yell reverberates across the nighttime streets of Shinjuku. She's quite out of breath.
Are you alright?
As far as I'm aware, yes.
And how about you, Hogyo?
I'm fine.
I see. That's a relief. I'm glad that you're okay.
Mitsumi's lips curl into a relieved smile. She's drenched in sweat, though. I don't think I've ever seen her this frazzled.
What about you? Are you okay?
I am. I did spend the whole day running all over town, though.
But why? Once she's regained her composure, Mitsumi moves closer and begins explaining what happened.
This morning, I ran into a number of laboratory at this very spot.
What? The laboratory. A group of necromancers led by Milgram. Were they after Iria?
I do not know. When I tried speaking to him, things escalated into a battle. He was on his own, so I managed to drive him away, but I dread to think what would have happened if he had brought his living dead along.
I see. I finally understand why she looked so agitated. If I'd known about this, I would have never allowed Iria to leave the agency. I appreciate you letting me know.
Don't mention it. It's the least I can do as an ally.
Wouldn't it have been faster to contact me via Conry, though?
Oh, There was no one in the agency, so...
Tokitaka's out to have Ethica's chainsaw repaired. As for Ryoko, she's probably out running an errand. I couldn't get a hold of her either.
I'm begging you. Please tell me your phone number.
Oh, she doesn't have my contact information. Which means she must have spent the entire day running around searching for me. Explains why she was out of breath.
Am I out of line?
Not at all. You can have my number.
Really?
As allies, we need to be able to contact each other.
True. You're absolutely correct.
So, Mitsumi has an extremely disciplined and serious demeanor that sometimes completely falls apart whenever she has to do something that isn't killing zombies. In fact, she is part of a completely different Living Dead Stalker agency, of which, as far as we know, she's the only member.
Okay.
So she usually works completely by herself as well. Just to help inform your performance a little bit.
Yep.
Mitsumi accentuates her words with repeated nods. Having no means of contact would only cause problems in the long run. I extend my left hand toward her, and wait. And wait. Mitsumi?
Right.
After a brief moment of confusion, Mitsumi extends her hand as well. The other hand.
Sorry.
We perform a handshake with our left hands. Our conries promptly detect our multiflicks, which initiates the data transfer. Exchanging contact information is generally done like this. After a few moments, a holographic message appears letting us know that the transfer has been completed. However... Mitsumi?
Sorry.
Flustered, Mitsumi finally lets go of my hand. I really don't think this is anything to be so anxious about. Are you not feeling well?
Oh, no. It's just...
Come on, Soon. Let's go back inside. Ryoko must be waiting for us.
You're right. Care to join us, Mitsumi?
No. I need to return to my agency and discuss things with Sumihiko. I've made no progress today, you see.
Oh, right, her brother. Right. It's
Okay.
It's just her and her brother in the agency. She's the one who goes out and does the field work. He's the brains of the operation.
Alright.
Her brother hasn't shown up in either of the other two routes we did, so...
It's just a name.
Yeah, so far he's just a name.
I'll, make sure to contact you, should anything crop up. And don't forget to let the others know that Milgram has made his move, okay?
Mitsumi? Are you really okay? You've been acting somewhat...
Someone.
We may be in the middle of Kabukicho, but if Iria yells my name at the top of her lungs like that, it's bound to draw some unwanted attention from the locals. Be careful on your way home.
I will. Till next time then.
Bye bye.
Iria opens the front door of the agency and heads inside. I wait outside of the building for a few moments, but it doesn't seem like Mitsumi's going to say anything else. I ultimately give up on waiting any longer and turn to head inside myself when...
Nagaoka! Um. Is there something bothering you? If there is, I'd be more than happy to hear you out.
I shoot Iria a glance and approach Mitsumi. I'll take you home.
Huh? You don't have to do that, really. My agency's not even that far. It's only a short walk away.
All the more reason for me to come along. It's not safe to be out alone at night. First Iria, now Mitsumi. They both seem to believe there's something bothering me. Makes me wonder, is there something bothering me? Maybe there is. Something vague and undefined that's cast a veil over my heart. Mitsumi just might be the perfect person to discuss it with. That's why I offered to take her home. Mitsumi? Are you not coming?
Oh. I am.
Mitsumi walks beside me with oddly measured steps. I wonder if there's something on her mind as well. Or could it be that she's simply nervous? Does it make you uneasy to be this close to me?
Oh. No. It's not that.
There's always been sort of a rivalry between us.
I suppose you're right. I scarce imagined I'd get the opportunity to walk alongside you.
It's not like we had a clear agreement between us or anything like that. But as members of the Karasuzumi Living Dead Stalker Agency, we ended up inadvertently distancing ourselves from Mitsumi. Ethica seemed rather fond of her, but even she avoided contacting her any more than necessary.
It truly is a blessing to have allies you can rely on.
Memories flash through my mind. My encounter with Milgram, Iria being taken hostage, that confusing torrent of suggestions, my utter inability to take action. And finally, Gijo Mitsumi coming to my rescue.
Magoka, is something the matter?
No, I'm fine. Our conversation grinds to a halt. We make our way through the busy shopping district in complete silence. I feel the chill of the night air, the heat radiating off the pipes running through the city, the smell of the smoke and steam coiling around the nearby food stalls, the sense of the people passing us by. Our path leads us away from the hustle and bustle of the streets into the quiet night. If I remember correctly, Mitsumi's agency is in the direction of Shinokubo. It's actually not too far from that brothel we made a mess of during our hunt for Tang Yunshan.
Let's take a shortcut.
Sure. We slip past a broken security robot and enter the Neokoma ruins. Neokoma ruins. The broken security bot has remained undisturbed since the incident with Tang Yunshan. The freshly fallen snow crunches under my feet as I follow Mitsumi deeper into the ruins. This part of the city is largely without hot pipes. The reason why redevelopment efforts following the war never bore fruit can be traced back to a complicated legal situation. Every time someone attempted to build pipes in the neighborhood, a rival rights holder stepped in and obstructed the process. And so, the area became yet another of the many abandoned, snow-covered places along the old Yamanote line.
Is this where you defeated Tang?
Yeah,
Was he skilled?
extremely. I survived only by a hair's breadth.
Yet still you emerged as the victor.
I I stop in my tracks and think back to that day. I was standing atop one of the steel beams. I reached out toward Tang Yunshan, but ended up getting pulled down myself. If I'd been below him during the fall, I would have likely died right there on the spot. The line between life and death is ever blurred. I had confidence in my skills, but I still couldn't protect Yuria on my own. Maybe I've been too conceited.
Nonsense.
A hint of irritation creeps into Mitsumi's voice.
If you hadn't been there, I wouldn't have made it out on time.
That's exactly my point. If you hadn't come, there would have been no one left to protect Yuria. I would have stood there, completely paralyzed, and allowed Milgram to kill me.
Nagaoka, are you even listening to yourself?
My ex-brain was completely powerless against him.
Don't belittle yourself.
Should Milgram show up again,
Nagaoka!
I'm in no position to protect anyone. It all happens in the blink of an eye. Mitsumi draws closer to me as her hand reaches for the hilt of Shoshimaru. I see it, but do nothing. I can see her feet slide gracefully over the snow. She's performing an Iai sword draw. I've no time to dodge out of the way. Instead, I close my eyes. She's probably already cut through me. I just didn't feel any pain. An image of Iria flashes through my mind. Forgive me, Iria. In the end, I couldn't.
Why didn't you move?
Mitsumi's tone is calm, serene. I timidly open my eyes.
You could have died.
The ultrasonic vibrokatana in Mitsumi's grip has its blade broken off near the middle. Had it been intact, I would have been sliced clean in half.
What were you thinking of? It was the person you wished to protect, wasn't it?
Hogyo Iria. I want to keep her safe, but
It matters not whether or not you can protect them. What matters is your desire to do so.
I appreciate your words, Mitsumi. But I just don't think I'm ready.
Listen to me, Nagaoka. You've already saved a life before.
What is she talking about? Before I have the chance to inquire further, we hear the sound of approaching footsteps. Several sets of footsteps, in fact. It's a group of living dead. We seem to have been surrounded. Alright, what's this dude sound like? Got it. I've been looking forward to this! The crowd splits and a lone man steps forward. A necromancer, perhaps?
Forgive me, Nagaoka. This is my score to settle.
What do you mean?
This man is a necromancer I captured the other day. I can only assume he's escaped.
Living dead stalkers earn their pay by hunting down and apprehending necromancers. That animosity exists between the two groups is hardly anything to be surprised by. But there seems to be more to this than just a man seeking revenge. The necromancer that came forward has dusky red spots staining his clothes. His speech is quite slurred as well. Even without my X-brain, I can easily tell what happened. He's become a living dead himself. The art of necromancy is passed down from master to pupil. If either of them dies in battle, they can still be made use of as living dead.
I take it y'all are familiar with my little brother over there.
Almost as if to confirm my suspicions, a voice rings out from behind us. A man wearing work overalls of a different color stands atop one of the ruined buildings. Despite a difference in height, the way he looks and talks makes it evident that he really is the other man's brother. His elevated position does allow him to overlook the entire area, but I still have to wonder why he felt the need to climb all the way up there. He must be cold.
'Cause of what y'all did, I ended up killing him when I blew up the police van with my RPG.
I can't believe you did that, man!
Look, I'm real sorry about that, okay? I brought you back to life though, didn't I?
He's not exactly a criminal mastermind, I see. His brother appears to be a hi-fi, but the speed of his mental and physical deterioration speaks volumes about the level of necromancy that's been used to revive him.
Would you mind stepping aside while I finish this?
You have no weapon, though. I remind her that Shoshimaru has been broken in half. In its current state, the blade isn't even capable of emitting its ultrasonic vibrations. Hello, Eternal Father! Eternal Father is a friend of the stream, and a friend of me IRL. It's rare that he shows up in chat.
Jewish.
Bare fists should be more than sufficient to take down these lowlifes.
But
The Atai school allows for plenty of flexibility.
Mitsumi's right. Her techniques aren't solely limited to swordsmanship. Those who follow the teachings of the Atai school are able to adapt to any situation. It doesn't matter who or what their opponent is, or even whether or not they have a weapon. She's still vastly outnumbered, though. Fighting with only one's bare fists is hardly the most efficient way of re-eliminating a horde of living dead. I'll assist you. I pull out my twin re-eliminators. I'm not wearing my X-brain, but it's not like I need it for foes as weak as these.
I appreciate it.
You make me sick. I'll send both you and your little boy toy to hell.
Die! If he thought that would hit us, he's in for a surprise. As Mitsumi and I move in opposite directions to evade the incoming bullets, the living dead behind us lets out a dull groan. Friendly fire. However, getting the shot in the chest does nothing to stop the advance of the shambling corpse. The rest of the living dead surrounding us move into action, pointing an assortment of weapons at us. Pistols, katana, Chinese sabers, bowguns, you name it. Looks like they haven't been completely ghoulified, retaining just enough intelligence to wield weapons. Does that really change anything, though? Mitsumi takes point and lunges at a living dead wielding a cheap katana. She grabs his arm and immediately breaks it. She then quickly snatches his katana and uses it to decapitate him. Not losing an ounce of her momentum, Mitsumi moves on to her next foe. She sweeps his legs, sending him to the ground, and finishes him off with a swift strike to the head. Once the blade has lost its edge, she simply leaves it buried in a fallen living dead's head and looks for a new weapon to steal from another enemy. Her impeccably coordinated movements lack even the tiniest shred of delay. The way she dominates her opponents reminds me of a perfectly choreographed fight scene from an action movie. Mitsumi's foes come forward one by one, only for her to immediately strike them down with awe-inspiring precision. It's almost like they're following a non-existent screenplay. Her technique is flawless enough to make me momentarily entertain even an idea as ludicrous as that. She dances in smooth, graceful arcs, commanding the entire battlefield. So, Lux, all of the characters are, in some way or shape or form, really cool and good at their jobs. They've all gotten a chance to shine at some point.
Yeah, makes sense.
By contrast, I focus on one thing at a time, and take whatever action I deem the most efficient in that particular moment. I follow along with the shifting tide of battle. This is only possible due to a flawless combination of sharp decision-making and swift reaction times. It's the one skill I've kept polishing to utmost perfection. And it's what allows me to adapt so readily to unforeseen circumstances. I strike the younger brother with my muzzle spikes, ready to deliver the finishing blow. But before I can do that, I notice the older brother aiming an ancient-looking rifle at Mitsumi. I immediately fire off 2 shots at him. The opponent is no battle-hardened veteran. All I really have to do is fire in his general direction. No need to take my time aiming. This alone is enough to break his focus. As a result, when he does fire his rifle, the bullets end up missing Mitsumi by a wide margin.
I'm in your debt, Nagaoka.
There's no need to thank me. We're allies, remember? By making one advantageous move after another, we inch closer and closer to victory. Fine snowflakes fill the air. All around us, the white sheet of snow is tainted by patches of dusky red blood. I can tell, without the need for us to even exchange words, that we're both fighting to our full potential. This is our first time sharing a battlefield like this, and yet, it feels almost like we've done it a million times before. We complete each other. We use our own respective strengths to elevate the other's technique. It starts to dawn on me just how compatible we might actually be. Wait. It's not the first time, is it? If I remember correctly, it was a day of snowfall, much like today. I was still a rookie in the middle of my CQAMA training, and it took all I had just to survive. But still I fought on, because I had someone to protect. I survived because she was there by my side. How long has it been since that day? And why did I forget all about it? The truth is that I've already fought side by side with Mitsumi once. That day, I fought to protect her. I fire off several shots from my re-eliminator that hit the ground mere inches away from the older necromancer's crotch. Terrified, he ends up wetting himself on the spot. Mitsumi walks up to the trembling mass he's become and binds his hands. The living dead around us have already ceased to function. We're done here.
We certainly are.
Thank you, Mitsumi. I've managed to remember something very important because of you.
I see. I'm glad to hear that.
Our exchange is brief. We've no need for long-winded speeches to know how the other feels. As for the Necromancer brothers, Mitsumi, can I leave the rest to you?
Huh? But
She spends a few moments to consider what I've just said.
I can't. We've defeated an equal number of enemies. It only follows that we'd split the bounty as well.
I'm not too fond of being questioned. Besides, I'd like to remain near Iria as much as possible. The laboratory may still be after her. Mitsumi once again falls deep in thought.
I see. I'll do as you ask, then.
It's best if we go our separate ways from here. For both our sakes.
Nagaoka!
Mitsumi yells after me as I leave.
Would you fight with me again?
I can't help but smile. She invites me to battle like a schoolgirl asking her crush out on a date. It's so like her.
Nagaoka.
Of course. I'd love to share another battlefield with you. The smile Mitsumi makes beyond the curtain of falling snow is one I won't soon forget. I'm glad you're getting a lot of use out of that emote. I'm very proud of it.
I'm not asleep, but you can't exactly call this being awake either. I'm just vacantly staring at the ceiling. God, I feel like shit. And it's not going away.
Oh, Lux, if you're wondering how we know when the perspective switches, the text box changes shape.
Oh. Okay.
We discovered this early on, that this oval one is Ethica.
I see. I wouldn't have noticed it.
It's okay. Like droplets of ink diffusing in water. This dark, muddy feeling only continues to spread, enveloping my heart. I'm not exactly proud of it, but I'm kind of an idiot. Thinking things through isn't exactly my strong suit. I mean, who wants to sit on their ass all day thinking? Not me. Am I really fine with things the way they are now, though? I mean, sure, why not? I just go with the flow, you know? I always have. That's been my go-to answer. But really, I've just been running away. I've done all sorts of things to avoid confronting it. Intense training, dates with cute girls, intense sex with cute girls. They helped me forget, for a time. But things can't go on like this forever. I know that, goddammit! A lot has happened since Syria entered our lives. Sone's worries. Ryoko's strange absence. Sue's unusual gloominess. Milgram's attack. Dad being an asshat, although that's hardly anything new. And Cosmo obeying his every beck and call. As for Kitty and myself, ugh. Ah.
Ethica, you in there?
Yeah, door's open.
Sorry, did I wake you up?
No, I'm fine. Tokitaka hasn't changed much, though. He's still the same old dumbass I know and love.
What's with that grin? Is there something on my face?
Oh, sorry. It's nothing.
I've taken your rabbit punch in for repairs. Use the spare one in the meantime.
Alright, cool. Thanks. I can't imagine working without my trusty chainsaw. Fortunately, we keep another one of the exact same type stored away in the armory for cases like this.
Also, Ryoko wants you to come downstairs.
Oh, she's back? Wonder where she's been.
Good question. She didn't tell me anything either. I was a little worried.
So not even Tokitaka knew? That's surprising.
Iria and Solon are back too, by the way. We're going to have dinner, then a meeting.
Gotcha. I'll be down in a minute. Yeah, I can't be spending my whole day wasting away like this. The rest of the gang's already assembled when I arrive. But what catches my attention is...
Making it easier to read because green text on
Yep.
that background sucks.
It does. Smells like heaven in here.
Now, I said that Lux might be giving Ryoko a try, but
Ooh, fun.
How's
Re-
she supposed to sound like?
Mom.
she's the team mom.
今日は珍しいスパイスが手に入ったからカレーよ。
It's literally maximum ara ara, which is
Mom.
I'm not sure.
I mean, we can have Momo take over. She hasn't actually gotten to read anything today.
Huh?
I mean, unless Momo doesn't want to.
Y'all can decide.
Also, I said that completely forgetting that she was Iria.
Yeah, I was about to say like Hana, huh?
Because usually it's either Akane or Eva.
True.
My mind isn't all here today.
No. It's okay.
Chat very much wants you to give it a try, Lux.
I'm not sure.
We believe in you.
We believe.
I mean, I would do it myself, but I'm not qualified.
I've managed to get my hands on a set of rare spices earlier today, so I made some curry. I guess, I don't know.
Yeah. Hell yeah! I love your homemade curry.
You're acting like a child.
Iria doesn't seem to share in my excitement. I mean, sure, maybe I'm overdoing it a little. I'll give her that. But Ryoko's curry is just that good.
Are you sure about this, Iria?
Huh? What do you mean?
It's very simple, really. Ryoko's homemade curry is 1 in a million. Once you taste it, you'll be unable to live without it. The likelihood of not getting addicted is a mere 0.02%.
You're just making that up.
Here you go, everyone.
Tokitaka is the team sniper, and he literally has a fetish for numbers.
I see.
Yeah, yeah.
He loves his sniper rifle more than life itself.
Amazing.
Ain't it? Iria makes an audible gulp. Her eyes are positively glued to her plate of curry. Can't exactly blame her, though. This isn't just any old curry we're talking about. It's Ryoko's very own recipe, made with expert care and tender love. Legend has it that it's actually the reason Ikatsu married her all those years ago.
Well then, dig in everyone and have a taste of utter perfection.
Will you pipe down already? I was gonna eat it anyway.
This is a moment of truth for everyone here who knows the story so far.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, let's give this a try.
Iria takes a bite.
Wow, that's hot.
She's doing her best not to burn her mouth.
But it's great.
Chewing it real good.
Well guys, it's official. It tastes good.
Yeah.
So hot. So good.
And finally, she gulps it down.
To explain to Lux, the past 2 routes we did, the spice was turned up way too high, which told all of us some bad news.
Oh no.
Which would mean that Ryoko's senses were dulled, which means that she had been turned into a living dead while everyone was out.
Oh. Oh no, okay, I see.
So it being
Yeah.
perfect means that she's still okay. And that
Good.
Mitsumi
Not-
did actually save her.
Amazing.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Here, have another glass of water.
You're a lifesaver.
Oh my god, you haven't met Akane, but you absolutely channeled her with that one line.
I'd like another plate of curry too, please.
Coming right up.
Iria seems to have taken a liking to Ryoko's curry. Naturally, the rest of us are also busy chowing down on our portions. Good food really does make all your worries vanish. But there's something a little different about the seasoning.
I'm glad you noticed. I went to Kasumigaseki today and bought some spices at Amehoko on my way home.
Kasumigaseki is home to a whole bunch of Russian info brokers. They use mesh jammers to block communication devices and prevent information from leaking out, which would explain why I couldn't get through to Ryoko earlier.
I picked this up on the store's owner's recommendation. How do you like it?
Loving it! There's an extra kick to the spice that makes your tongue feel all nice and tingly. Right, Zoe?
Yeah, it's quite delicious.
Wow, look at that. Guess even Soen can sport a smile from time to time. Good food, good company, and good sleep. All a girl like me needs.
Seconds, please.
Don't you mean thirds? She sure has a healthy appetite. Once everyone's finished eating and the dishes are put away, we gather back around the table to discuss everything we've learned today. I've got a tip that the vice governor's body was discovered at the old Odaiba district, so that's where I'm headed. The military police insist there are no living dead involved with the case, though.
How very uncooperative.
You can say that again. Good thing Kazuma gave me a little present. I hand the holographic cube over to Ryoko. Apparently it was found on the vice governor's body.
I'll go ahead and play it then.
Wait a sec. I don't think Iria should say this.
I'm watching it.
But the stuff on this thing is...
I'm watching it.
She's not backing down. I get how she feels, though. Well, whatever. I get the feeling she's a bit too swept up in her whirlwind romance with Stone to really understand the severity of the situation. Watching this should help her get her feet back on the ground one way or another. I glance at Ryoko and signal for her to play the video file. Oh, this is gonna be fucked up. The footage starts in a filthy room. It looks like it could be any one of the ruined buildings that were abandoned following the war. There were plenty of those littering the area outside the Yamanote line. The camera's now showing the vice governor. He's still alive and kicking. For now.
Let me go! Do you have any idea who I am? I'm the Vice Governor of Tokyo! Are you listening to me? You won't get away with this! It's only a matter of time until the military police has this entire place surrounded! And that's not all! I know people high up in the Empire Energy Corp! Even the likes of you must have heard of them! I'm talking about the SAD! The Empire Energy Corp's very own special task force! I'm familiar with them.
The other person in the room is using a voice changer to mask his identity.
The city of Tokyo has made a private appeal to the Empire Energy Corp to have the SAD dispatched in order to save you. See? I told you! They'll be here any... The appeal was ignored. What? You're lying! I know you are! You can't fool me that easily!
I can hear the sound of a portable tray being pulled closer off camera. The vice governor makes a desperate attempt to free himself from his restraints to no avail. The chair he's in doesn't budge an inch. The mystery man's left hand grabs the vice governor by the throat. His thick fingers coil firmly around the vice governor's neck, reaching all the way up to his ears while applying pressure to his Adam's apple. In his right hand is a needle. About 20 centimeters in length. It's extremely thin and hard.
Lux, I hope the content isn't too much.
Too much.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, before
Boogie.
before he starts shoving these into his face, I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
There's a holographic cube attached to its tip.
Time to begin.
He pushes the needle into the Vice Governor's skull through his temple.
I didn't have my actual voice changer prepared, so I'm just imitating one. I hope that's okay, and that it's coming through fine.
It's doing the job.
The issue is that I can't also do a Russian accent while doing that at the same time.
It happens.
Because we know who the character is, and we know that he speaks with a Russian accent.
Ah, I see.
Very much Russian.
I mean, it's also, like, very obvious which necromancer it is doing this.
Yeah.
We see the guy
Alright.
once and we're like, oh, it's him.
Okay.
Because it's always him.
I see the
Somehow.
okay.
It penetrates his cranium and slowly forces its way into the depths of his brain.
The brain has no pain receptors. Having said that, this might still feel a little peculiar.
Ah, fuck it. I'm not gonna do the fucking voice changer thing.
The tip
fine.
has reached the exact position of your thalamus. I'm quite good at this, wouldn't you agree?
Without bothering to wait for an answer, the man pushes a second and third needle into the Vice Governor's head.
I feel like the second time we did this, we also agreed, yeah, stop doing the voice changer voice. So,
The Vice Governor convulses as each new needle pierces his skull. The man's work continues for several minutes.
That's all of them.
Every single needle has been neatly inserted into the Vice Governor's skull, making him look almost like a live pincushion. As the rainbow hue light pulses in unison, a large, three-dimensional image shows up on the hollow screen.
what is this?
It's your brain. The lit up areas denote intense cerebral activity. The area around the amygdala, located in the limbic system, is chiefly responsible for processing the emotion of fear. As you can see, it's one of the brightest spots on the display.
What the... Why the hell are you doing this?
Let's just say I am performing a demonstration of sorts. A comrade of mine was kind enough to lend me this.
Huh?
The man pulls out a beautifully curved knife. As he grips the hilt, the blade begins to silently light up, illuminating the dark room. It's what's known as a thermokarambit.
Oh, hey, we know who that belongs to. That's...
Jesus.
we didn't know before, but we do now because of what route we did. That belongs to Rorschach.
Yeah. Goodness. Ew.
What are you?
Offering no answer, the man grabs the vice governor's head.
Hand.
Grabs his hand. He draws the blade closer to his palm, an area of the body that remains soft regardless of how muscular a person is.
Did you enjoy bedding all those sexoroids at the fortress? I'm sure you did. You even had a cerebral implant installed to amplify the pleasure you gain from sex. I've taken the liberty of modifying said implant in order to make you exceedingly sensitive to pain.
The man removes his karambit knife from the vice governor's palm. The wound has mostly been cauterized. The blade itself must be hot enough to burn flesh. The intention is not to let him die from blood loss.
When the receptors receive stimuli, the pain is converted to electrical signals. Those signals are then transmitted through the nerves of the spinal cord. This creates a reflexive response in your muscles. Or it would, if you could move your hands right now.
Fuck! What the hell? We had an agreement, god damn it!
Following said reflexive response, the electrical signals travel to the brain. This results in increased activity in the limbic system's amygdala. This is where things get complicated, though. Cerebral activity is not localized to any particular area of the brain. Pain stimulates many different locations throughout it.
Enough! What's even the point of all this?
Hold on. Seems like Strim just died.
Oh, what?
No, that's back. Or no, never mind.
It's good on my end.
For a second.
It froze for me for a second as well, but it's back.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, no. Wait. What the
Yeah.
hell? When I go to Naho's channel, it says offline, but then I see the live on the side.
Yeah.
Let me reload.
It's up on my end. I'm looking at it on my computer and it's still up. Someone in chat, is the stream still good?
Everything should be okay now. Oh.
Alright. The recording will be fine either way, so...
Yeah, the recording should be okay. This time, the man bruises... No. This time, the man buries his thermal karambit in the vice governor's arm. He makes a long vertical cut along his muscles. Not much blood is spilled, though.
We are necromancers. And as such, we've worked very hard to try and make our undead creations nigh indistinguishable from actual living people. When lemures is injected into a person, it causes a partial malfunction in the brain that makes it incapable of producing complex cerebral activity like the one we've just observed. Which is why we must imitate it.
The thermochrombic continues to tear through the vice governor's flesh. Agonized screams spilling forth from his lips with every new wound.
It's a bit late for this warning, but I'm not afraid to actually scream for my streams.
Yee.
That's cool.
I'm probably the only person in the group who's able to do that without immediately drawing the ire of neighbors or the worry of family.
Fair enough.
So I absolutely make full use of it. I just wish I had a better microphone because the one I have sometimes can't handle all of that.
Yeah,
Fair
it's been cutting out a little.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot if you already read this.
Okay. The thermochrombic continues to tear through the vice governor's flesh. Agonized screams spilling forth from his lips with every new wound. He's probably no longer in any condition to hear what the man is saying.
Interestingly enough, though, the living dead cannot perfectly imitate a person's ability to express emotion. This makes it rather easy to distinguish genuine agony, like the one you're experiencing right now, from a living dead's imitation. The ultimate example of this is something you're quite fond of yourself. I'm talking about sex, of course.
Humans are instinctively repulsed by the idea of having sex with a corpse. Certain perverts harboring aberrant desires do exist as an exception to the rule, but for most people, the very thought of necrophilia is beyond revolting.
Are you familiar with the theory of 21 grams?
To the vice governor, the time spent in that room must have felt like an eternity. He's bleeding from his eyes and mouth. His ears have been sliced off, and his body is clearly at its absolute limit. He's approaching death, and the immense amount of pain he's been subjected to will have dulled his response to fear.
An American physician in the early 20th century once conducted an experiment in which he had measured the weight of terminally ill patients on their deathbeds. The results were unexpected, to say the least. The patients lost a minuscule amount of weight at the exact moment of death. At first, even the physician himself refused to acknowledge the results of the experiment. He examined and reconsidered every potential factor, and even convinced his scientific peers to conduct the experiment themselves. Yet the results proved undeniable. And so, it eventually came to be accepted as fact that the human soul weighs 3/4 of an ounce.
The vice governor seems to have understood what the man has in store for him. And so, he sheds his final tears.
Worry not. At the moment of death, the brain releases a large amount of dopamine, beta endorphin, and serotonin. You won't feel any more pain.
The man buries his seething hot knife into the vice governor's heart. Immediately afterwards, the three-dimensional image of his brain lights up like a Christmas tree. It's as they say, a flame burns brightest right before it goes out. Soon enough, the phenomenon ends, and the image goes dark. Vice Governor has died.
Well then.
And yet, the man continues his monologue. He's not talking to the Vice Governor, though.
How did you enjoy that little demonstration? As closing, allow me to impart an earnest warning. You may have escaped us once, but make no mistake, we're coming for you next, Hogyo Iria.
Iri is trying her very best to remain expressionless. But a quick glance is enough for me to notice how her shoulders are trembling. If anything, it would have been strange if she had simply shrugged off the fact that some weirdo just threatened her. Someone places a hand on Iria's shoulder and try and console her. Nice, he's learning.
So, the video on this holographic cube was recorded specifically to be sent to us?
That seems likely, yes.
It still doesn't really explain why the Vice Governor had to be killed, though. Maybe just to provoke us? Sick fucks.
At least now we're sure that Tang Yun Shan and the suicide wannabes really were after Iria. Offense is the best defense, as they say, and we do have a score to settle with Milgram. I say we strike at them directly.
I'd love to do just that, but we still don't know where Milgram is hiding. I actually went all the way to Ueno earlier today to look into that. We might have to rely on Konsu here.
Well, that reminds me. I recall what happened at Snowbound Nirvana. Sue's been acting kinda strange as of late.
We know something. And this is the proof.
Iria uses her Conray to bring up a new image. It shows Kuroshima Michiya, expert in the field of cognitive ethology, neuroscience, and various other brain sciences. He worked at the University of Tokyo's very own Busujima laboratory and was widely considered a prodigy at the time. His most notable work is an essay titled The New Generation Influencer Hypothesis. It supposedly outlines research pertaining to people with a particularly high influence on society, although the vast majority of the original text has since been lost, leaving us with nothing more but a synopsis. Kuroshima's last recorded place of residence was an apartment building located in Asakusa. That's the extent of our current knowledge.
Where did you find this? Information on Kuroshima Michiya isn't readily available on the public net.
It was on Kansu's PC. She must have used the highway.
Sue's definitely been acting strange, and this would explain at least some of that, but... Huh. Stare at the display. There's something I'm missing, but I'm not quite sure what. Doesn't add up.
I'm sure Konsu has her reasons. Perhaps there's something preventing her from sharing information with us.
Agreed.
We did actually go to Kurishima's apartment in Asakusa to ask around. Didn't learn much though. Well, other than the fact that he was a recluse who mostly kept to himself. And then, last June, he just up and vanished. Nothing's been heard from him since.
Another dead end, huh?
There are still other avenues we can pursue. Even if his online records were deleted, you can't just erase a person's life and legacy that easily.
Exactly. Water.
Hydration.
I should have put some honey in it. It's not really doing anything on its own.
Oh no.
Exactly. We could look into the old Dokujima laboratory and...
It's Busujima.
Oh. I love that Tokitaka face so much. Abject panic.
What? Why are you looking at me like that? Wait, are you guys surprised that I know it's Busujima and not Dokujima? Do I really look that illiterate?
Yes, Akane. Momo has a new avatar.
Yes, she does.
Oh, hi Akane.
Akane, are you able to join us? Even if you're coming in a little late?
Okay.
We haven't had you here for a while. And Ryoko's not dead.
Ryoko's good! Like, actually, she's good!
Her curry wasn't super spicy. Her taste buds work fine. She's not a living dead.
Yee.
And also, you can meet the new face. Officially.
Yeah.
Face.
Oh, she's not home.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, well, it's good to have you here in spirit, at least.
Yeah! Anyways.
You do.
You? The nerve of this fucking guy! But, wait a sec.
Oh.
I'm not home.
Oh, the voice quality's fine.
Oh, is it? Does that mean you want me to voice?
I mean, it's like 70% of the way there, but that's good enough.
It's good enough?
You know our streams are incredibly scuffed on a good day.
Okay, I guess I can voice if you want me to, but it is on my headpiece. I don't know how my higher pitch is gonna go.
It's okay. For now, Momo's doing Iria.
Yeah.
She's doing a wonderful job as always.
Wow.
I do have a bit of a cold, so I don't sound like my normal self. And then
Oh,
hello,
good.
Faye.
I can barely tell.
Yeah.
But yes, Akane, this is Lux, and Lux, this is Akane.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Lux. Hi.
Hi.
Akane is the original person I started this whole thing with. So she's been here the longest and has improved the most.
I see.
Oh, that's so sweet. I think other people improve the most. That's so sweet. Thank you.
E.
All right, where are y'all at? You said she's not dead.
She's
So
not. She's
who do you want
actually
me to take
good.
back over?
Yeah, we just got to the scene that normally reveals that, where everyone's together and she made the curry.
Oh, so you want me to take back over Ryoko?
Yes, for this stream, Lux is taking Mitsumi though. Like
Okay,
that's not negotiable for right now.
that's perfectly fine.
Why do I know that the name is Busujima? Just going on the kanji, Dokujima would be the first reading that comes to mind. I feel like I must have heard it from Kiri at one point. I think it might have been... Oh! Be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, what's wrong?
There's something I gotta double check really quick.
Oh, we don't have Eva. Who's gonna be Kiri?
Hey, Momo.
Question.
Yeah, Momo.
Okay. Hello?
Kiri? It's me. Got some time to talk? Or are you already on the clock?
Well, I'm at HQ right now, but I can spare a minute.
You were the one who told me about Busujima, right?
Huh? What's this all about?
I can tell she's caught off guard by the question. Remember when we sorted through those albums together? You laughed so hard at me when I said Dokujima instead of Busujima.
Oh, you mean the lab my mother worked at?
You still have that picture?
It should be in that album. Give me a sec.
Kiri starts looking it up. Photo albums used to be physical books where people kept pictures developed from film. Or so I hear. These days, only eccentrics would bother printing them out on actual paper. Kiri sends over a photo taken from an online album.
You meant this picture, right? The one with everyone in the same shot?
Bingo! I immediately checked the file and... Oh? Kiri, isn't there something off about this data?
Oh, that? It was originally sent via papyrus. So the file you've got there is actually just a copy of the original.
I have a sudden flash of inspiration. A good sign, seeing how my intuition rarely ever betrays me. Do you still have that papyrus by any chance?
Hold on a second. It should be in this binder over here. Yep, here it is.
That's my Kiri. Always keeping things neat and organized.
Let me guess. You want it?
I do.
I am assuming it's urgent. Okay, I've sent it over via pipe carrier.
Thanks a ton. Love you, Kiri! Kiri could tell I needed this urgently, just from the tone of my voice. She reads me like an open book. She probably wants to know why I brought this up out of the blue. I'll tell her later when it's just the two of us. Good luck with the night shift. Make sure not to space out and fall off a pipe runner.
Oh, come on. I'm not a kid anymore.
The same goes for you. Don't do anything too dangerous, okay?
Gee, that's a bit of a tall order. I'll try not to get myself killed, at least. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, good night.
By the time I hang up and start heading back towards the others, the delivery's already been completed. We may both be in the Shinjuku area, but still, those pipe carriers they've got at the military police sure get things done fast. I entered the living room with papyrus in hand. Guess what? I've got an important new lead.
I lead?
Yeah, check this out. I present the photo. It shows 3 rows of people in white coats, standing in front of a prefab building with a sign attached that reads Busujima Lab. Every person in the photo is wearing a name tag. Also, Yukari sits on the left side of the group. I can definitely tell she's related to Kiri. The resemblance is uncanny. However, my attention is instead drawn to the person next to her. It's a middle-aged man standing awfully close to Yukari.
That's Kurashima Michiya. Care to explain why you're showing this to us?
Kiri showed me her mom's album a while ago, and I distinctively remember mistakenly reading Busujima's Dokujima.
That's one hell of a coincidence.
When the flames of the Sino-American War engulfed the capital, the University of Tokyo was taken over by the Self-Defense Army. The occupied university was made to focus its efforts on military research alongside the U.S. Army. That it housed a number of gifted students is hardly anything to be surprised by. However, the fact that Kurashima belonged to the exact same research team as Kiri's mom feels like more than just sheer coincidence. Yo, could you look into this papyrus for me?
Of course.
A quick multi-flick to check the image and... Yep, there it is.
Oh, the file seems to have a digital watermark. Its size is also a little unusual.
None of that came through.
Do it. They could have easily said the picture as raw data.
Is your connection okay, Crystal?
It looks okay.
Alright, there we go.
They could have easily just sent this picture as raw data. Meaning, there must have been a very good reason why they went out of their way to have it on papyrus. Such as preventing it from being duplicated. Papyruses are outfitted with powerful decryption capabilities. It's why they're used for IDs and notarized documents.
I see. There's some hidden data embedded in this.
What exactly?
I'm not sure. It seems to be a password protected. The send date on this should be accurate, right?
June of last
June-
year.
oh.
Wait a second. That's also when Kuroshima Michio went missing from his apartment in Asakusa. Could this be?
What's wrong, Iria?
Someone's voice disrupts my thoughts. Iria lifts her hands, and I can see that they're trembling. At her fingertips, a mesh-like network of data shimmers into colors of the rainbow.
Not that we can see her fingertips underneath that.
That's funny. Did you want me to take back over? Is this still Momo?
It's still Momo while she's here.
Okay, good. Okay, that's good.
Wait, I'm starting to remember.
Are you okay? You don't need to force yourself.
This person.
He's pointing at Aso Yukari. In other words, Kiri's mom, who bears a striking resemblance to her daughter.
I think I know her.
Suddenly, the room goes pitch black. A blackout?
Is it Milgram?
No.
Sorry.
Our con reads aren't working either, and look, the entire city has gone dark.
Ryoko's right. I look out the window and see the town completely covered in darkness. In other words, whoever is responsible for this didn't mean to single out just our building. Is it a large-scale EMP strike then? But wait, equipment designed to withstand EMP strikes is down too. Milgram may be good, but not good enough to pull off something like this. Even if you were to destroy hot pipes en masse, there'd still be residual heat from all the steam running in them. Even a top-class hacker like Sue would have difficulty doing this. Which leaves us with...
Iria, what's wrong?
Iria heaves labored moans as her tone graph continues emitting a dazzling light just above her fingertips. It's stronger than I've ever seen it. The tone graph scatters its light around the room, painting our surroundings in its rainbow hue. The wall-mounted screens, the handheld devices, even the papyrus. Every single electrical appliance in the room starts pulsating with light in perfectly synchronized harmony. What's more, they aren't just getting repeatedly turned on and off. All the monitors cycle through the complete spectrum of colors. Red, blue, yellow, and so on. Every electronic device in the city has been hijacked, repurposed as a decoration, like the sort you'd see on a concert stage.
I can hear it.
Hear what?
From every mounted papyrus. From every TV in every living room. From headphones and radios alike. From long-forgotten speaking toys. To the many broadcast speakers installed around the city. Every single device in Tokyo capable of outputting audio comes to life with a song at the exact same time. This concept. It has to be her.
Is that Subcom?
You mean she's doing all this?
Yeah, she's calling out to...
Iria!
Iria clutches her head in pain and loses her balance, but thankfully Soen catches her just in time.
Iria is trembling in my arms. Her gaze is vacant, and her skin's gone dangerously pale. She looks like someone on the verge of dying. But it's not any illness or injury that's causing this. She's trying to remember her past. Is it because of Subcon? The last time Iria made contact with her, it resulted in a splitting headache and her tone graph lighting up. Indeed, her tone graph is shining now, but several magnitudes brighter than last time.
So,
What is it, Iria?
don't worry. I just want to have a chat with Subcon.
A chat? But you're in pain.
I'm really not so pleased. I don't want you to suffer either.
She's saying I'm the one in pain?
Your face really says it all.
Even in the midst of all her pain, Iria musters up a faint smile. I find myself thoroughly captivated by it.
So, can I ask you a favor?
What is it?
Subcon's calling for me. I'd like to go way up.
Up?
Yeah. To somewhere I can see the whole city. A place with a clear view of Tokyo.
Got it. Wasting no time, I pick Iria up in my arms. Carrying her light frame, I swiftly make for the agency foyer. Akane?
Stop right there. Listen, it's more than likely that every electronic device in the city has gone completely haywire. What you're trying to do is beyond reckless.
She's probably right. Even my Konri's been acting up. Getting to a place with a view of the city would be no mean feat in our current situation. So I don't blame Ryoko for trying to stop us. She's weighing all the risks involved. To every member of the Karasuzumi Living Dead Stalker Agency, Ryoko's orders are absolute. I myself have never gone against them. In other words, this will be my very first act of insubordination. I'm sorry, Ryoko. If we run into any living dead, I'll take care of them. Even if Milgram shows up, I'll figure something out. But I'd be of no use to anyone if I stayed in here. Right now, this is all I can do for her. I can tell my words have hurt Ryoko. And I wish I could have avoided that. But right now, this is the best course of action. I firmly believe that.
We'll be fine. My Conry still works.
Iria's connect ring continues gleaming with a rainbow-hued light, displaying the same tone graph we've seen before.
All our Conries have stopped working, except for hers. She's being summoned. And that, I think I'm gonna end the stream just here. It's a good place.
Fun times.
So, Lux, how would you say the test run has gone?
I
Would
thought it was fun.
you'd be willing to join us every Sunday you're available?
Sure, if you'll have me.
We would love to.
Yee!
Then okay. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to send all of you to Senko, who is supposed to be joining us in the future as well. So, as soon as I can get this game exited. What's everyone, before I send you all out there, what's everyone got planned for this week?
Ooh, this week.
Surviving.
Not much. Just, lots of practice, lots of build up to getting everything done for the whole thing.
Oh.
All right, everyone get your library raids ready.
Hey,
I've
library
got it in
raid.
chat. Just, if you have access to the emotes. If you don't, that'll work too. Until next time, everybody, may your stories grow ever more interesting. And I don't mean that in, like, the cursed way. Because I just now realized that that's, like, a curse you can give to someone.
That's so. Goodness.
Because interesting doesn't always mean good.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, anyway. See you all next week. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.